Hello everyone. So we finally made it to 100K. We hit those 6 digits. It's been such a wild ride. It's been about 2 years now since I've started doing YouTube. About 1 year since the subs started to kick in. And it's been such a journey. I've met so many people. Big Fry, Diplex, Blue Drake. Got to work with NWI and those guys. Met Mikey, John, and all those guys over there as well. Went to E3. It's been just a wild ride of 2 years, and it's just I can't say thank you enough to you guys. You guys are the ones that make all this possible. You guys are the ones that watch the videos, share the videos. Huge thank you to all my Patreon supporters, all my donators, Kage, Panda Zulu. You guys are the best. All you guys, Sunny and everyone, Termy for getting me the game. There's just an endless list of people that I need to thank for supporting me on this journey and for getting me to this, this place that I never thought I'd be able to achieve. I remember getting 100 views per video and just thinking how many more I would need to get 100,000 subscribers. And now we're hitting like 10K views per video, up to 20K, 100K, and it's just insane the amount of growth that we've had. So I just can't say thank you to you guys enough. I know I've been experimenting with some of the content. I want to make sure that stuff doesn't get stale for you guys. So I'm trying different styles, trying new games. We got a whole bunch of stuff to look out for this next coming year. We got Ready or Not, we got Scriptum, we got Hell Let Loose, we got Squad helicopters and all the tanks and everything like that. World War III maybe, Escape from Tarkov. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I want to get into as soon as it gets released this year. So it's going to be a big year for the channel. Once again, just thank you to everyone that supported me, that's watched my videos, shared my videos, left a positive comment down below, and watches the live streams. I have taken a break from the live streams. I will be coming back to it eventually, but live streaming was hurting the channel just because of how YouTube's algorithm was working, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. But just thank you so much again. I know I've said that so many times, but I can't stop saying it enough, because you guys literally have gotten me to a place that this is where I want to be. This is like the peak. This is like, it can only, like, I can't even describe it. It's just an unbelievable amount of joy that I have being able to do what I love every single day, and it's because of you guys. So just thank you guys for watching the videos. Thank you so much. So as a thank you, we're going to be giving away 5 squad keys. So 5 of them. So that link for the giveaway is going to be in the description and the comments. It's going to be on gleam.io. So all you have to do is, fill out that entry, and you'll be entered to win squad keys. And I'm giving away 5 squad keys, okay? So make sure you hit that. That's my thank you to you guys. And then we're going to get straight into these questions here. I've been posting, send me questions, guys, because I love doing these AMAs just because we get some funny questions. You guys get to know a little bit more about me. And I want to bring back some of the commentary videos where I do talk about my life and stuff like that. I still got to get the motovlog videos going. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff set up for the channel. And we're just going to get right into the questions here. So, first question here is, why you so Asian? That's just how I turned out, man. Thanks, that's by Kamisar. Cody L asks, what's your favorite faction in Squad and why? I'd have to say the US, just because I enjoy the M4s. I think it's a really cool weapon system, and I enjoy the Bradleys. And I just like the aesthetic of like the US weapons and everything like that. So I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but that's what I'd pick. Neef asks, favorite loadout role other than squad lead? Honestly, it would probably have to be marksman, just because it's like such a unique role. It's not necessarily the best role. It's actually, I think the ACOG marksman, or the ACOG rifleman, or the optic rifleman do perform much better than the marksman. It's just a fun class to play, because very few times do I get to play it, and it just offers a unique experience compared to the other classes. Sunny says, if you hadn't found Squad, what would you be doing? I would probably have finished college with my degree in economics and be working some job that I didn't want to work. So that's probably where I'd be without Squad, honestly. Oka asks, are your parents Asian? Yep, I'm 100% Asian, so we got that. Nuke That says, are you able to do a triple backflip? No, I'd probably hurt myself. I'm not that flexible, unfortunately. Mason M214 says, have you and or would you consider getting some people from Arma Shack group for squad op thing of that nature? I have met this Slexley in real life, so that was really cool. I got to shake his hand and meet him, so that was really cool, because a lot of squad op stuff and a lot of what I do is inspired from this Slexley and from Shack. Like, he was the one that got me into tactical shooters. Like, I remember getting into DayZ and Arma 2, and I stumbled upon Dyslexie's videos because of Arma 2 and how he had Shack Tack for Arma 2 and stuff like that. And I started watching. I just binged all of Dyslexie's videos, and it was just an incredible experience. And I was just like, I want to be part of that. So when I finally got the squad, I was like, I'm gonna make something like that. I'm gonna make it my own, and we're gonna call it Squad Ops. So that's actually where Squad Ops came from. It was inspired from Dyslexie and Shack Tack. So huge shout out to Dyslexie for being one of my inspirations and one of my role models. Metrox Games 21 says, what got you into playing squads? Was it another YouTuber streamer? How did you come up with your name? So, Termi, which is one of my friends that I met from Arma 3 Wasteland, he actually gifted me Squad the day it came out on Early Access, and without that, I never would have picked up Squad. I was really addicted to Arma 3 Wasteland, and I liked the openness of it, and Squad just seemed too linear for me, but Termi, went out on a limb, gifted me the game, and that's how we are here. So, huge thanks for Termi once again. I think of every video. Every time I do an update video where I talk about this, I always have to thank Termi, because without Termi just going out on a limb and gifting me Squad, I don't think I'd be here right now. So just a chance encounter. Termi, you literally changed my life. How did you come up with your name? So my name is actually, I'd say about 10 years old, maybe a little older, about 10 years old. Whenever I started playing online, I chose Karmakut. And the reason why it's Karmakut is because when I was a kid, I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And for you guys that know what that is, that's like a card game. It's a collectible card game like Pokemon. And one of the cards, I just reached into the box of cards that I had, and I pulled out a card, and it was Karmakut. So I just stuck with it. It sounded cool. It comes from a really cringy background, but I mean, it sounds edgy enough now that, I can get by with it. Though I have thought about shorting my name to Karma, just because everyone likes shorter names. It's just more simple. Niels asks, do you ever plan on using your Karma Plays channel again, or is it dead? As soon as I get into another rhythm with my main channel where I can consistently put out videos and I don't feel like I'm being stressed. We're getting to that point now because I took out live streaming. So I might be replacing live streaming with more videos on Karma Plays or Motovlogs or something else. But like doing the squad all day, running Squad Ops, and then live streaming it, I did not have enough time for Karma Plays. So now that I've removed, live streaming, and that I've kind of slowed down a little bit on the Squad Ops and it's more self-sufficient, I might be able to pull back Karma Plays. So we'll see. It's not dead. It's definitely not dead, and I would like to play other games other than tactical shooters. Gammon Toto says, on which Squad Ops server are you playing, and can I be an Ops? So this is a very popular question I get. I always play on the Squad Ops servers. I've never played on any other squad servers. Just because I own the servers, I might as well use what I'm paying for. So there are 3 Squad Ops servers: the Insurgency Invasion server, the Invasion server, and the Whitelist server. I mainly only play on the Invasion server, and sometimes I'll swap over to the Whitelist server, just because I enjoy Invasion, the game mode Invasion, very much, and Insurgency is also fun too. I just don't really care for Attack and Secure, which is what the Whitelist has, just because I think it's a really old game mode, and it feels a little stale to me, and I like how Invasion and Insurgency feel like an actual mission, and you actually have like progression through the game. Jean Dearc says, Postscriptum or Squad? Honestly, right now, Squad, they have certain things that they do well, and they're very different. So I would say Squad as far as infantry combat goes, just because it's so much fast-paced. They know what they're doing with their spawn system. It's still rough around the edges, of course. It's early access, but it's getting there. Postscriptum, however, has a phenomenal armor system, and playing tanks in Postscriptum is some of the most fun I've had in a long time. So Postscriptum definitely has their armor correct, but their infantry is kind of lacking. It feels kind of bland right now. I'm not sure what it is. TG says, why do I like Squad so much? I think it's the fact that it's the only military shooter that really requires communication aside from Arma. Rising Storm 2, Day of Infamy, Insurgency, all these other games, they are hardcore tactical shooters, but they don't really require communication and teamwork as much as Squad. Arma trumps Squad in this area, but Arma is just so clunky and hard to get set up that Squad is just so easy to pick up and play in in relation to that. So I chose Squad because it's easy enough to get going, but it has all the tactical communication, macro elements that I want, where you can actually lead people and you can interact with them and have your tactics and strategies actually play out, rather than, COD or Battlefield where you just running around shooting things. Whole setup, I do have a whole setup video. It's not really changed, but you can go check that out. That was asked by Altitas. I'm using Asus VG248QE monitors. I got a Corsair M65 mouse. I switch out from a Nova Touch TKL keyboard and a Ducky Shine 3. And then you can see all my system specs at karmakut.com. I'm not going to go through all those just because that's so much stuff. But those are the main things, is M65 Corsair mouse. And then I'm using my Ducky Shine 3 right now. But I do love my Nova Touch TKL. So helicopters or tanks, and why? Asked by Zachary. I think helicopters are going to change Squad more than tanks, simply because they add a whole nother plane, a whole nother dimension of play for Squad. You know, you can now go above things and over enemy lines to get around behind people. And that's going to totally change the movement mechanic within Squad, and I think it's going to open up maps a lot more. So I think helicopters will definitely have much more of a impact on gameplay than tanks. Alex Palmer says, is there any way to make the black bars thinner? I like them as they kind of at a movie theater, but at the moment they kind of obstruct too much. I've been messing around with the black bars. I know like the channels like love it, hate it. I think I'm going to tone down, or I'm going to change how I do it, where I'll add the black bars to cinematic moments, not the entire video, or have entire videos that are dedicated to the black bars. But we're definitely going to be like winding back on them, because I was like using them a lot just to like see what I could do and see how I want to use them. But now I think I have an idea of how I want to use the black bars. So most likely in the future, you're going to see the black bars only brought out in cinematic moments of the gameplay, or if a whole video is dedicated to being cinematic. Normal gameplay videos won't have the black bars, or if they do, they won't obstruct the UI. You'll see what I mean in the next videos. But yeah, I have been reading the comments. I see your feedback. It's so weird because like some of you love it, and then some of you absolutely hate it. So we're gonna just hang on. I'm reading the comments. I'm gonna try to work it out. All right. Firebee says, "What are your graphics settings in Squad?" You can go check out that video. Type in like Karmakut V11 Squad settings, and they'll be there. Firebee says, "What are the 4 top things you'd like to see in Squad and Post-Scriptum add, change, enhance in the game?" Number 1 is helicopters. Number 2 is a suppression system. Number 3 is a change to the spawns, which they're all doing this already, which is probably gonna come out in V12. I'm hoping. But, you know, yeah, the spawn system change, the suppression change, and then what would be one last thing that I want to see? Oh, off-map assets for Squad, and the commander role just being reworked or worked into Squad with Fireteam. Like more structure. That would be awesome. Those are my 4 top things, I'd say, and they're all working on them, so that's awesome. Kevin says, are you going to do a series on Escape from Tarkov after the .9 wipe? Probably, assuming that they fix a lot of the issues that they have, because I know they have hacking issues right now. I know they have network issues, and I know they have frame issues. So as soon as they clean those up, I love Escape from Tarkov. I think it's a great game. It's a fun game because I love gear progression and I love the hardcore tactical feel to it. So it meshes both those together. The only concern I have is that it's plagued with performance issues and it's got a lot of hackers on it. So if they can fix that, I'm all over it. But right now it's just broken. Jordy says, love your videos. I noticed yours is essentially one of, if not only, the dedicated Squad channels out there. Would you like to see other dedicated channels pop up? And what software do you use along your Blue Yeti to make it sound so clean? So I just use a Blue Yeti. I don't send it through a mixer or anything like that. And then I just use a pop filter, simple pop filter. That's all I use. The Blue Yeti is like helped me out a ton. Sometimes, if I really need to, I'll go into Audacity, which is a free software program for audio, and I'll tweak it there. But that's pretty much it. I rarely do that. Other Squad channels. There are a couple. Hyper Evo used to post videos, so he's got a couple funny moments of when we used to play together. So go check out Hyper if you want to see like old Karmakut and like just some funny moments that he caught. Another channel would be FN Nikolai, Nox Cooperative. These are all other YouTubers. Fly Daily does some Squad. We played some Squad together. Diplex Heated has some Squad videos of Squad Ops. Drewski's a big one. I'm sure all of you know Drewski, but Drewski does a lot of Squad. So there's a good amount of Squad channels out there now. So long as you can find them, I know it's limited to like under 10, but it's still more than before. Before I think it was just like me, Blue Drake, Drewski, and Diplex. But definitely more people have been picking it up. I know Bike Man streams it. I think I've even seen like Shroud play Squad and the other one, Lyric. I think they both used to stream Squad. I don't know if they're still doing it. But yeah, there's a lot of channels that play Squad now. D'Angelo Razzo says, which games have you been hyped up for the most and why? So I've just been like desensitized to video game hype because I've been let down so much. Like just No Man, I this is like a guilty pleasure of mine, but like No Man's Sky, or not guilty pleasure, but like a secret, like No Man's Sky, I was so hyped for that game. I was so hyped for that game, and it just flopped. And then I was so hyped for State of K2, and it just flopped. I was so hyped for Destiny 2, and it just flopped. So I'm like desensitized to getting hyped up for games. But honestly, if I had to pick, I would say the Division 2. Because they really did fix the Division 1 after a lot of time. So if they can bring that all back in the Division 2, I would love them forever. And so the Division 2 is definitely something I am excited for. And then Ready or Not, I haven't, because we haven't played it yet, and it seems interesting. It seems dark. It seems fun. Co-op versus AI. I love that. So yeah, those would be the two that I'm really hyped up for if I had to pick two. Let's see. Seaden says, when Postscriptum beta comes out, will you be recording? Also, will you show settings video? Yep, of course, I'll be recording. I don't know. See, it's really hard for me to get good Postscriptum footage because the infantry gameplay is not fun for me. I don't have fun as the infantry until they fix it. I don't know what's wrong with it. I just can't. It's just so bland to me. But I do like the tank gameplay, but I know tank gameplay is hard to watch. So I gotta figure out the balance of what I'm gonna do with Postscriptum, but I'll definitely be streaming and playing once it gets out for sure. I just gotta figure out how I want to do that. Anlo94, I get this question a lot. Were you ever in the armed forces? No, I've never been in the armed forces. 100% civilian. Yeah. Let's see what else. SBL Production says, did you think your channel would ever become this big? Would you ever do shoutouts to help other channels be successful like yours? So yeah, I never thought that I would hit 100K. At least not this fast. Because like when you're in the grind, when you're actually uploading videos every day, you're going through 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. And it's just like, you know, you have to do it 100 more times to get that level. But the thing is, like, your channel will pick up and then it'll start snowballing. You'll have more and more subscribers. But just going through that initial grind, it's brutal. Because I've been there. Everyone's been there. Everyone started out with 1 sub. And no one's jumped past 1 sub. It's all happened. You know, some people get by that hump faster than others. But everyone's been through the numbers. Like, all the way up to what they are now. Everyone's been through it. So it's extremely humbling. And it gives you a lot of perspective on what you're doing when you actually reach your goal. Because it's like climbing a mountain. You're gonna get there. No one skips steps. Like it's you need to get these numbers, and it's just insane. It's insane. Daily dose of dwarf. What was your favorite game growing up? That would have to honestly be a tie between World of Warcraft and StarCraft. Call of Duty. COD 4. Those three. Those three were my childhood. I played a lot of those. Watch. I skipped school playing those. That was too much fun. Have you ever watched Spaceballs? If so, what is your favorite scene? If no, will you watch it? Says Hero667. I have watched Spaceballs. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, as you can probably tell by my blanket and stuff. I love Star Wars. I'm a whole Star Wars nerd, so I've seen like almost everything related to Star Wars. I don't really have a favorite scene that I can think of off the top of my head. It's been a while, so sorry, man. Let's see, what else do we have? Blue Jay NV asks, are you a gun enthusiast? No, I don't own any weapons. I live in California. It kind of sucks. I totally could if I wanted to, but I don't want to go through all that work right now. And it's expensive, and I wouldn't have time to like go shooting that much. And it's just eventually, I guess how I'd word that is eventually, if I move out of state or if I, you know, have the time and have the money, I would like to get into owning weapons and training and stuff like that. But right now, it's just a low priority. I have gone shooting before. Ops Hutch, who's in the Squad Ops community, actually invited me up to his ranch, and we shot guns and everything. So if you haven't seen that video, that's in the channel as well. I think that was the first time I was shooting. That's the first time I went shooting. Yeah, that was pretty cool. First time I went shooting, a Squad Ops dude took me out and showed me how to work the weapon. So that was awesome. That was a good experience. I love Hutch. Hutch is a great dude. Hutch is a great dude. Oh, I miss Hutch. Okay. Bobby So asks, will you answer this question? Yep. Okay. The Raf asks, are shoes with spaces for each individual toe just gloves for your feet? I would say yes. A Winter Fox asks, can I get that sexy outro song, please? So the song is Johari's cover of Squad main theme. That's one of them. And then the other one is Johari's cover of Adrenaline from Call of Duty. So Johari is Blue Drake's band, makes some good music. Go ahead and check them out. Johari. Where do you live, and do you have a job other than YouTube? I live in California, and I don't have a job other than YouTube. I do this full time. Sunny says, does pineapple deserve to be on pizza? You guys are gonna hate me, but I like pineapple on pizza. I enjoy it. I like it. I don't have it all the time. I'll have it as like a special occasion, or like, you know, something once in a while, but I don't get it every time. But I'm fine with it. I enjoy it. I like pineapple. Probably because, like, I just love pineapple in and of itself. So, yeah. Hawaiian pizza all the way. Will you ever play War Thunder? Says something Wong 34. I enjoy the game, but it's just really slow. It's really slow for me. I can't really get into it, so maybe every now and then, but it's really slow for me. You like the idea of squads adding a soldier with special abilities, such as being able to intercept enemy comms? Would this allow enemies to know every move? Asked by Austin. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I like how squad is pretty simple, pretty base, and you're given the tools to work around that. So yeah. Alright, so let's see. Trap Goal, would you ever consider doing shorter edits with music in it, like montages? I used to do a lot of montages. The reason for that being is I used to use a program that would edit, or that would record snippets, and it'd be really easy for me to grab highlights. Nowadays, I record full games, and to go hunting through the footage is pretty monotonous and tiring and tedious, so I don't do it as much anymore. But if I can ever get like a good recording software there that'll grab snippets, like Twitch clips, right? That's how I make the worst of Karma episodes, is I Twitch clip when I'm streaming, and it's so easy for me to grab the highlights. I just slam them all together in a video. But when I'm recording, it's much more difficult, because I'm recording the whole hour-long session, and to go through the like hour of footage for like 30 seconds, it's a lot of work. Yeah, so Gabriel asks, I'm new to this game, and it's been really fun. I was wondering how long the game has been out for, and how long you've been playing it. Squad has been out since, like, I think 2015. The winter of 2015, it released on early access. So about 2 years, maybe 2015 or 2016. I don't know, 2 years-ish. 2 years-ish, and I've been playing it since it came out on Steam. Simon says, ever gonna do Escape from Tarkov with the channel? Yeah, I answered that already. Thomas says, what is the name of the server you play on? SquadOps.gg. Check it out. That's the website name too, SquadOps.gg. We do One Life events. We do training. We host public servers. We have a Discord where you can meet people and play games. So SquadOps.gg, great group of guys. It's awesome. It's fun. We got like 10,000 people in the Discord now. It's insane. Stoner Doug, what is your opinion on the best strategy for a noob in this game? I would say pick a rifleman kit. Tell the people in your squad you're new. They'll help you. They'll help you. So as long as you tell people you're new in squad, people are very likely to help you. It's a very welcoming community if you tell people you're new. You get raged at when you don't tell people you're new, and you take on like really important roles like driving or gunning, or, you know, a special kit. If you don't know what you're doing and you take those kits and you don't say you're new, you're gonna get yelled at. But if you tell people you're new, they will guide you along. People want to teach so long as you're willing to learn, and that's like the key, is making sure that people know that you're willing to learn. Nasty Nate, what are some goalposts you'd like to achieve on your way to the next 100k subscribers? I would like to be able to branch out to other games. Insurgency Sandstorm. I don't think I mentioned that. I'm hyped for Insurgency Sandstorm. I think I totally skipped out on that. I'm totally hyped for Insurgency Sandstorm. I know you guys are too, because I see the view counts on the videos go up for whenever I post that. So Insurgency Sandstorm. I'm hyped for that. God, I can't believe I skipped that. My bad. I think I'm just going a little bit too fast. But what are some other goalposts I'd like to achieve on my way to 100k? I'd like to start live streaming regularly again. Once YouTube figures out its algorithm and stuff. I would like to do some more real life videos. I would like to, what else? I don't know. That's pretty much it. I don't really think too much outside of like subscribers, just because everything naturally grows alongside of that. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know. Spectre D3 says, what do you think about adding night vision and night maps into squad? There already are night maps. I would like to see night vision. Nasty Nate again says, as a YouTube content creator that plays hardcore tactical FPS, do you see this game genre expanding into the mainstream over the years? Honestly, I think we're at the cusp of when hardcore tactical FPS becomes mainstream, because I think PUBG kind of helped with that a little bit, just because it added a tactical sense to more mainstream games. But like we're seeing like a lot of tactical shooters come out, and Squad's doing really well. Arma's doing really well. Yeah, Insurgency Sandstorm. There's a lot of games. I'm just not sure if the audience is growing. The audience might not be growing, but I feel like it is because there's been a lot of hardcore tactical shooters recently. So we'll see. But I'm pretty sure it's expanding. I'm getting the feel that it's expanding. All right. Limescale. Limescale, my dude, been with me for a while. He says, no questions for me. I just want to reiterate that your content is unique, even among other squad content, because of your skill level and uncommon grasp of tactics and movement in the game. What others are scarcely able to replicate, you do routinely. It's good shit, real good shit. Keep it up, my friend. Thank you, Limescale. You've been with me for a while, I know. Nasty Nate, too, been with me since, like, I was under 3K subs. You guys are homies, dude. You guys have been here for a while. Alright, let's see. How do you want tanks to be like? Asks Richard. Like Postscriptum, I would say. Postscriptum nailed the tanks, so long as Squad can get somewhat like that, I'd be happy. Bradwave asks an interesting one. Karma, a weird one. What's your earliest memory of gaming? Probably like staying up late with my Game Boy and like under the covers, like playing Advanced Wars. Yeah. Or Fire Emblem. Advanced Wars, Fire Emblem, or Pokemon. Those were like the first 3 handheld games I ever played. And I love those. Those were awesome. Some awesome games. If you had to play a different game that you haven't uploaded on the channel, what would it be? Honestly, it would be something completely non-shooter related. Just because I do that for like a living. I do that every day. I would like to play something different. And I don't know what it would be. But it'd be something else for sure. Because I like to play other games. I know you guys don't like watching every other game, but I like to play other games. So I do that off stream and off recording. But you know, that's what the Karmakut plays or Karma Plays channels for. So maybe I'll bring that back. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's see. We got some more questions here. We're gonna go through these real fast. Sunny asked, Nano collab. I have played with Nano before. I haven't talked to him in a while. I'll try to hit him up and see what he's doing. But yeah, Nano's a cool dude. He's a funny dude. Love Nano. Sergio Alfaro asks, boobs or butt? I think I'm a butt kind of guy. Darshan says, why'd you choose the name Karmakut? You guys know now. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Some of these people are answers, so we're just going to go through them. Will you attempt to create a scripted video where you have multiple actors acting out various scenes while you record at various angles in spectator mode? A machinima, if you will. Asked by Armin Studios. So I actually used to do this a lot. If you type in like Karmakut machinima, I'm sure you'll find a couple of them for Squad. The only issue is it's really time extensive. Is that the right way to say that? It's really time God, my brain. It takes a lot of time. And the thing is, like, I'm managing other human beings as well. People like to fuck around or mess up, and it's just, it takes so much time to get one of those out. But they're fun. I have done a couple of them, so if you want to see those, type in, like, Karmakut Machinima, and I'm sure you'll find them. There's a couple, like, tutorials I did and like, guides and stuff like that. Maybe I'll bring them back, but they just take so much time, and it's a hassle sometimes. Sub to bitch Clark asks, how do you not get shot by a sniper? Squad and in real life. Cover to cover, short movements, don't get caught in the open. That's it. Don't get caught in the open. Hunted Bean says, are you single? Kinda. I don't know. I'm young. I'm having fun. We'll see what's out. Fulton says, Karmakut or Nano? Oof. I got a biased answer on that one. Danny says, Danny's been with me for a while too. Ever since Blue Drake shouted me out at about 5K. Danny has been with me since Blue Drake shouted out my suppression video. I know some of these names. You might not think I read the comments. I read every fucking comment you guys put. And I know a lot of these names. Like Pizza Delivery Guy, I know you're around a lot. So shout out to you guys. Can you collab with Nano to make the worst of Karmakut video? Yeah, I got hit up Nano. I see you guys love Nano. I love Nano too. We'll see what we can get going here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much does an L85 turn you on in legit every game? Asked by Crustfall. I'd say about an 8. About an 8. It's a pretty sexy weapon. It's a pretty sexy weapon. As much as I hear it's shit in real life, it's fun in game. Nathan Mulder says, why don't you play more Arma 3? I actually just got an Arma 3 server and TeamSpeak, so hopefully, as soon as we get it all set up and running, we're going to have some Arma 3 videos coming to the channel as well. But Arma 3 is such a hassle to get going. So I would like to do it, but we're gonna see. It's pretty difficult to get these games going. Solo 406 says, "Are you sure you can answer all the questions?" I'm answering as many as I can, my dude. Matthew asks, "How old are you?" I am actually 22 right now, as of this video, which is July 17th, 2018. In a week, I'll be 23. It's funny because I was gonna talk about this, but it's funny because every time my birthday rolls around, like in July, my channel does well. My channel does really well in July. Like last year too, like I was hitting like huge numbers too. So I'm so happy that, you know, they're kind of aligned. It's just July is such a happy month for me. It's such a good month for me. So yeah, 22 right now, I'll be 23 in a week. Sonny, how have memes influenced your digital footprint, and how do you see yourself as a member in the future? I don't know. I don't meme that much. I know people love to meme and people make memes of me, and that's just a thing now. I try not to meme too much or get involved in memes, but I know that's like a thing now, so I don't know. I don't really get involved with memes, but I know you guys love to make memes. Are you gonna play Red Dead Redemption 2 when it comes out? Ask Max. I think that's only on console. Now own a console. Excuse me, a console. So we'll see. Yeah. Says, "What will you show us will you show us how you look like?" Yeah, we're doing that right now. I'm Asian. If you couldn't guess already, I know that blows so many people's minds. Just explodes and shatters their reality. But yeah, I'm Asian, full Asian. I was born here in America, so Chinese American. And yeah, we're gonna move on now. Zip says, "Karma, very serious question. Pancakes or waffles or French toast?" I know it's a deep question. Thank you in advance if you answer this. Honestly, it's oh god, these are all so good. I'd say I have to go with a good waffle, a really good waffle, like a good crisp, semi-firm waffle. I think the texture is just awesome. It's just got those those little holes to hold the syrup, rather than like pancakes where the syrup just spills off. French toast is pretty good though. I'd have to say waffles. Rex says, "Would you ever consider utilizing British infantry tactics into your gameplay?" I would have to research that. So maybe, I don't know. I never actually did too much research on like specific tactics. I know like basic bounding and stuff like that, and then just through hours and hours of playing squad, just evolving it. But yeah, that's maybe. I don't know. Terramel says, "Why are your voice so sexy?" I don't know, dude. People say I sound like Drewski. I don't hear it, but so many of you say I sound like Drewski. It's insane. Obviously, you can tell now we're not the same person. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Let's see. Merrick, my boy Merrick. Why does Reddit hate you so much? I don't know, dude. I don't even use the Reddit anymore. It's just too much. You're Asian. Yes, I am Asian. And can I have my old Squad Ops logo back? We're gonna be keeping it as like a vintage logo, but the official logo has changed just to be more I don't know, more professional, I guess. Anonymous Ron, how has YouTube impacted your life? Well, it's given me something to do. It's given me goals. It's given me a clear direction, and it's made me happy. It's made me content. It's changed my life. This is my life now, and it's just insane, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you once again, everyone. Thank you so much. Squad account giveaway. Yeah, we're doing 5 of them. 5. So make sure you enter that giveaway in the Gleam.io link in the comments and in the description. Giving away 5 keys. I'll announce the winners, I'd say, in about a week from now. Okay, so you got a week. That's plenty of time. Plenty of time. Are you more excited for Postscriptum or Hell Let Loose? Different stages of development. I'll compare them when they're both done. Postscriptum is just so much much further ahead than Hell Let Loose right now. So it's hard to tell what Hell Let Loose is going to even look like when it's close to them. When did you become a pro playing squad? I'm actually like not even that good at playing squad. There's a whole bunch of like competitive players that like pour hours and hours into like being the best. I would say I'm like a mediocre player with like more hours than the normal. So I'm like a 7 or an 8 out of 10 if 10 was like the top. So I'm not the best. I just play the game a lot and I know where to be and what to do. But there's definitely players that are better than I. I've never claimed to be the best squad player because I know I'm not. I just know I'm competent. Martin says, have you ever heard about the game World War III and what do you think about it? I have heard about it. I've heard rumblings. from, you know, Jack Frags, Level Cap, and I think a couple other people have been covering it. I think Big Fry actually talked about it too. Luton, I think, did too. I'm interested. I haven't seen any gameplay, but I don't want to get hyped up. I don't like getting hyped up and then let down. Like, I'm so guarded now about being hyped up. So I just try to relax, try to chill, and we'll see what it looks like when it comes out. Do you like soup? Asked Tom Beetle. Yeah, I like soup. Soup's good. I like ramen. I like ramen. Love ramen. Love pho. Love pho. Tomato soup is good. Clam chowder's good. That soup's good. Okay. Let's see. What other questions do we have? We're running out here. We're almost done. Why do you make YouTube videos? I love making YouTube videos. I think it's a fun, creative outlet for me. And I think it's just a good time. This is asked by Exotime, so thank you so much. But what else would you do instead? I have no idea. I don't know. I like board games. Hefsever89 asks again, what do you think of female gamers in general, and who likes games and who like games like Squad/Insurgency? They're normal people. I mean, tactical shooters are a genre where there's very few female gamers. But I mean, they're normal people. What do I think of Battlefield 5? Asked by Hefsever89. It looks interesting. It looks like Battlefield. I don't know what this... Like, it looks like Battlefield in World War II. So, I mean, it's not really much of a surprise there. But I'll give it a try, I think. Just because I like World War II. I didn't get into Battlefield 1 because I couldn't really get with the Battlefield 1, like, era. Like, I don't really like World War 1. I think I've talked about this before. That, like, the earliest war game that I like to play or even watch in, like, a movie or a thing is, like, World War II. That's, like, the earliest. I don't like medieval stuff. I don't like fantasy stuff too much. I like contemporary. The earliest is World War II, and then sci-fi stuff. That's what I love. That's the genre that I like. I don't like anything earlier than that. Let's see. So what have we not did yet? What is the process for editing videos on the channel? Asked by Logan Stevens. So what I'll do is I'll hop on the server. I'll record maybe 3 games a day, so that's about 3 hours, and then I will go through in Premiere. I record using OBS, then I'll put them in Premiere, and then I'll edit them out, all the intro and cut the garbage out and all stuff like that. Then I'll send it to my second computer, my rendering computer, render it, and then upload it overnight. So that's a very rough idea of my pipeline. That's not exactly how I do it, but that's all you guys need to know as far as the basics. Baku asks, will Squad still be popular when Postscriptum is released in a month? I think so, just because they're different enough, I think. Big Jimmy asks, Big Jimmy, my man Big Jimmy, also been with me since like under 10k subscribers. Thank you, Jimmy. Congrats on the big 100, man. What is your least favorite thing about the Squad community? Honestly, I think it's the fact that everybody knows each other. It's just such a small community that, like, everyone knows each other, and because everyone knows each other, everything gets so personal. Like, honestly, like, I just want to sit over here and play Squad and Squad Ops and just do my own thing. But, like, people just get so angry and so personal and feel so personally attacked just because the community's so small. Like, honestly, just stay in your corner. I'm just trying to do what I want to do and have fun doing it, and people just have issues with that. It's absurd, and it's not just on Squad. I think this is a whole nother topic, but it's on the internet. Like, people get upset about things they shouldn't get upset about, and it just boggles my mind. Like, they don't need to get so upset, but they just choose to. I don't know, man. I'm just doing me. But yeah, that's I'd say what is the least favorite thing. People getting upset about the dumbest things and just starting drama about the dumbest things. Yeah. Redbreak52 says, why don't you play Project Reality? It's an amazing game. The graphics. I know. I can appreciate where Squad came from. I'm glad Project Reality existed. I'm sure it has more features. I'm sure the gameplay is more finished than Squad because it's been out for longer. But I can't bring myself to play it with the graphics and the controls. I just can't. I can't do it. I want to, but I can't. I've tried it, but it didn't stick. What is your favorite video game? Multiplayer, Squad, for sure. 100% hands down. Single player, Mass Effect. I've talked about that before, if you've been on the channel. Mass Effect is my favorite single player game. You have a stable income. Do you want to continue Uber/YouTube? I never did Uber. I do want to continue YouTube. I've never done Uber. I don't know where you got that. But yeah, I mean, YouTube income's like, it fluctuates, but it's been more steady. Adpocalypse is kind of like stabilizing now, so it's in a much better place than it was a couple months ago. But yeah, it's still always, as a YouTuber, you always have this sense of like job insecurity. Or, like, tomorrow my channel could get demonetized and everything could go to nothing, and it's just, it's a stressful kind of experience in its own right. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's a good job. It's a fun job. Not even a job. It's a passion. It's something I love to do. What other activities? This is a good one. Brett asking me about my life. What other activities do you like to do on your free time besides play games? Ride my motorcycle. I love it so much. Oh god, I feel so free. Like, if like this is video games, motorcycle riding is like right underneath it for like my second favorite thing to do. Then after that would probably be going out with friends and drinking, and then after that would be exercise, like going to the gym. I've been going to the gym like every day for like 3 months, and so like I've been really enjoying that. That's been good. It's been just like feeling healthy is just good feeling. So really enjoy that. But yeah, those are probably the top 4 things I like to do. Life, eating. I like eating. Eating's good. It's good. Good food is good. Favorite map and game mode in Squad? Asked by Pwn All Noobs. The old Kohat invasion on where it was US versus Insurgents. That's my favorite layer of all time. Bring that back, or at least I need to play that again, because that was my favorite. Like, it was going west to east, you end up at Radio Tower. That was one of my favorite layers ever, because I could do whatever I want. If I want to run like arty, I could run arty. I could run vehicles. I could do all different types of things on that layer, and that was just so much fun. Yeah, we're slowing down here. We only got a couple more questions, so we'll keep... Actually, we got a couple more. All right, Jonat, what are your opinions on Battlefield 5 and its historical authenticity? It's Battlefield. Get over it. Battlefield's not going to be a historically accurate game. Like, everyone knows this already. You got people like reloading laws in like 2 seconds and stuff like that. That makes no sense. So it's like, it's whatever. It's Battlefield. I don't really care. If you want like historically accurate games, play like Day of Infamy. Play Day of Infamy if you want a World War II historically accurate game. Or Rising Storm 2 if you want a Vietnam game. Or there's so many other indie games that actually go through and are trying to be historically accurate. Post-Scriptum, Hell at Loose, all of them. So you got tons of options now. I wouldn't get mad at Battlefield. They're just doing what they've always done. So yeah, don't like it, don't buy it. Patrick McCullough. This name is very familiar. I think you've been around for a while too. I think you have been. Rings a bell. What is the best way to be able to play Squad along great players like you and those who you are fighting with? We all play on the same server, squadops.gg. Check out the squadops.gg servers. That's where all me and everyone in my videos we play, just because I'm always on that server, so we're always there. So check it out. We're always there, and yeah. Lol asks, why do you unnecessarily curse so much? I don't know. I get into it. The slogan of the channel is immersive tactical teamwork. And like, immersion is a big part of my content. Like, I really want to get immersed when I play and when I record and when I show you guys footage. So I try to amp that environment up. And honestly, sometimes like I'm cursing is subconscious. Like, I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm gonna say the F word right here, right? It just comes out just because the moment's intense. I'm having fun. I'm in it. Like, I'm involved, and it's just I don't know. I hang around a lot of these guys. They all cuss a lot too. It's just part of the culture, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It's part of the culture. Let's see. YOLO Mofo. If someone was to get Squad, where would you recommend to find people to play with? Happy birthday. The Squad Discord or squadops.gg. And thanks for the happy birthday, man. Appreciate that. Bobby So, how's your day? It's going well. You know, I woke up this morning. I was gonna try to record the 100K as it ticked off to like 99,999 to 100K. But I didn't. I woke up, I checked my stats, and as I picked up my phone, laying in bed, it changed to 100K. And like, it was awesome. It was awesome timing. I was like, oh my god. But at the same time, I'm kind of bummed I didn't get to record it. But it was just an awesome way to wake up. I woke up because I knew I was gonna hit it today, just because of how my stats have been going. And so I woke up and I was like, oh my god, 99,999 subs, and then tick 100K. That was awesome. That was awesome. Can you make a tutorial on mortars and fob positions on various maps? I could. The only reason why I don't like doing those kind of guides is because the game changes so much with layers and balance changes and all this that they get rapidly outdated like within a patch. So maybe, I don't know, maybe when the game's more stable I definitely will, but right now some of these I've answered already. Ghost Hawk, interesting question. If a zombie apocalypse happened, where would you choose as a hideout? What would your weapon of choice be? And what type of food would you carry around? What would I choose as a hideout? Probably somewhere in the mountains. Or on an island. One of those two. And then what would your weapon of choice be? I don't know. I'm gonna sound so basic right now, but probably a Glock. And a bat. Just you can't go wrong with stuff that is like always proven to work. And then what type of food would you carry around? I feel like granola bars or like, you know, like Cliff bars. I feel like I would carry so many of those around. I don't know. I love Cliff bars. But yeah. Steven Batchelor says, do you play airsoft or paintball or any milsim? Not really, not yet. I did just buy a paintball gun. I want to get a paintball. You'll probably see those videos come out soon. I just haven't time to go out. Maybe Alabaster and I can get together and record something. We'll see. Okay. I think pretty much caught up. Friendly Nikolai, are you coming to Gamescom? No, I'm not, unfortunately. For anyone that's looking for more squad content, check out Friendly Nikolai. He's a great dude. I think all caught up. Georges, you've been around for a while too. What do you dislike about YouTube and its interaction and that it allows? And happy birthday, mate. How old? 23. Thank you so much, dude. What do I like and dislike about YouTube? I like that it's given me something to do and a direction and like it's my life now. I dislike how many like people comment that have no idea what they're talking about. I just want to like, oh god, drives me nuts. People just commenting the stupidest things, and it makes my head hurt. Yeah, comment section can get pretty bad sometimes, especially on the videos that YouTube just shoves onto people that have like hundreds of thousands of views on my channel. Like, and I get people that aren't like normally watching my videos just comment stupid stuff. Just want to slam my face into my desk. But yeah. Let's see. Andrew, this is a very controversial question. Get into it. How do you feel about the minority of our peers in Squad, role players, and the Steam reception of Squad being how people think it's a roleplay game? Squad is not a roleplay game. There are people who like to get immersed. Immersion is different than roleplay. Roleplay is, at least in my opinion, much more extreme than anything that Squad has to offer. Like, roleplay is a whole nother level of like, because I've played role-playing games like Star Wars RPG or D&D. They're not the same thing, at least not in my mind, just because of how I interpret like roleplay. It's not the same. It's an immersion game. Immersion is different from roleplay. Immersion allows you to get into the game without changing how you play, whereas roleplay, you're actively changing how you play just to have a certain experience. I don't know. It's an immersion game. It's such a weird topic because I don't think I've ever had to like go in depth about this, but it's an immersion, not roleplay. Yeah. Are you open to sharing your point on your political spectrum? I'll say it once. I'm an independent. But yeah, I don't want to get too politically into it on my channel, but I'm an independent. There's certain things that I believe in. Yeah. We'll just leave it there. We'll just leave it. Wow, we actually have a good amount more questions. Hero667, what is your best memory from Squad? Oh, there's so many, dude. There's so many funny moments. Oh my god. All right, so here's one of the first times I ever like just cried laughing on Squad. I gotta say funny, just because like I remember this moment so well. It's on my channel too if you find it. It's one of my earlier videos. Like, it was like a montage or like a clip reel. But Nasty Nate from Squad Ops, Nasty Nate was in the squad, and he was just breathing into the mic like Darth Vader. You can never find that video. It is the fun. I was dying of laughter. I couldn't breathe. I know you guys were expecting some hardcore tactical moment, but like that was just a hilarious moment. There's so many funny moments in Squad. Squad is just a great game to create experiences, and it just is. And I think that's what makes it so unique and why people like it so much. Yeah. If Squad didn't exist, what game would you play instead? Arma 3 Wasteland, probably. When did you decide that YouTube gaming was your thing? Asked by Brody. I don't know. As soon as I started making videos, I guess I just committed to it. You make a Squad Leader tutorial? Yeah, it's just a lot of work. Asked by Not Dumb Assable. Free Flight Dip question: can you post more Insurgency Sandstorm gameplay? Unfortunately, I could only show the gameplay that I recorded at E3, and I only had a couple of recordings. The normal test is still under NDA right now, so I don't have any more footage to give you until they let us record more. So that's all I got right now. So yeah, for some of you that are wondering why I have Insurgency Sandstorm footage, is because at E3 they let us record. It's still under NDA, but for E3 we were allowed to record and show that footage. Are motovlogs something you'd consider in the future? I have all the gear. It's just oh god, it's just recording in real life is so different. It's a whole ordeal. On a scale of 1 to Karmakut, how good are you? Raven SS. I'm Karmakut. S50 Mateen E30. First off, happy birthday and congratulations. Perhaps you could organize a recurrent event where you play with your subscribers. I'd love to play with you and others. Yeah, I mean, if you can find me on the server, for sure. But yeah, I'd like to do, now that we have a lot of subscribers, I'd like to do something like that. I think we're done here. That's all the questions we have. It's just been a wild ride, guys. Thank you so much. We're gonna see if we have any more questions here, but I think we're all caught up. Just thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for supporting. Patreon dudes, you guys are like a huge backbone of it. Even though there's like only 40 of you, you guys are like, you guys push that shit. You guys are insane. You guys are nuts. Panda Zulu, Kage. Oh, oof. You guys are nuts. But yeah. That's all the questions. We went through so many questions. How long is this so far? We're an hour. I've been recording questions for an hour. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna cut this video here. I did not know that it went on for that long, but yeah, thank you for everyone that stuck through the hour AMA. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate it. We'll probably do a live stream or something this weekend to celebrate. Considering drunk live stream. I don't know. I'm not gonna make any promises. Maybe. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. All you subscribers, all you commenters, all you live stream chatters. You guys are awesome. You guys make this channel. So thanks so much for watching, guys. See you all.